Hi, I'm Don from Don Drones On. Here's an interesting accessory you may want to consider for your drone or camera bag. An INIU P63-E1 100 watt 25,000 milliamp hour battery bank. Let's check it out. The INIU folks sent me this unit in exchange for a review, but as always, I'll give you my honest opinion. And you'll see, not everything is perfect. This battery bank has a huge rated capacity, 25,000 milliamp hours or 91.25 watt hours. That's very close to the maximum single battery size you can take on a plane. And we'll test that out in a minute. But despite its large capacity, it's compact and weighs in at only 400 grams. Okay, only 400 grams. It's pretty hefty, to be honest. Not something you'd want to slip into your shorts pocket, but not a huge problem in your camera or drone bag. The battery bank comes with a USB-C to USB-C charging cable, some instructions, and a nice little tote bag. This battery bank offers 2 USB-C and 1 USB-A output ports. The first USB-C port is also the recharging port. And yes, it does pass through charging. So you can have the battery bank plugged in while it's charging other devices. It's important to understand that the 3 ports are not the same. Port 1 can deliver up to 100 watts, enough to power a laptop, while port 2 can go up to only 45 watts. These USB-C ports do support the PD power distribution protocol, meaning that they will adjust their output levels to the maximum supported by the device you're charging. For example, my Pixel 9 Pro XL phone will take up to 37 watts, and this battery bank will easily deliver it. The third port, the USB-A port, supports up to 18 watts, suitable for smaller devices like earbuds, or if you're not worried about how fast things get charged up. Now, like most battery banks, and multi-port chargers as well, if you plug in multiple devices at once, the power delivered is reduced per port, with a maximum total of 100 watts. The exact distribution is listed in the user manual and in the fine print on the back of the unit. Let's talk about capacity. The INIU P63 has a battery capacity of 25,000 milliamp hours, but like most battery banks, this is not what you'll actually get. To INIU's credit, they provide the expected output capacity in the fine print, right on the back of the unit, 16,000 milliamp hours at 5 volts, or about 64% of what it says on the box. This isn't a ripoff or a scam, it's just the reality of how these devices actually operate due to the physics of power delivery, heat loss, and so on. Okay, and maybe a bit of marketing on top. But based upon what I've read, this one seems fairly typical at delivering about 60% of the listed battery capacity. To test this out, I drained 2 Mini 4 Pro drone batteries down to 25%, the typical level you would normally leave as a safety margin when flying a drone. The drone batteries are 2,590 milliamp hours, so at 25%, they should each take roughly, anyone? Mike, that's right, 2,000 milliamp hours to bring it up to 100%. So the 2 batteries together should drain the battery bank by 4,000, bringing it to about 75% based upon INIU's 16,000 realistic output capacity spec. Well, the first battery brought the INIU unit down from 100% to 80%. And by the way, there's a little fuel gauge display on the unit. I'm not sure if you can see that. And when I did the second one, it drained it to 58%, quite a bit lower than what I expected, 75. So based upon my test, I should be able to recharge 4 or 5 drone batteries from this one unit, which is pretty darn good. Yes, it's less than what you'd expect if you just divided the 25,000 milliamp hours by 2,000, but it's reality. How about charging speed compared to a decent PD wall charger? Again, I drained 2 Mini 4 Pro drone batteries down to 25%. Using the INIU charger, it took 44 minutes to bring the first one up to 100%. By comparison, when I charged the second drone battery using a plug-in 100-watt PD charger, it took 41 minutes to reach a complete charge. So within the realms of my experiment, basically equivalent, which is actually fantastic. So this battery bank is in fact delivering its specified output rate. So there we have it, the INIU P63-E1 100-watt 25,000 milliamp hour battery bank. Compact, high capacity, although not quite what they say on the box, and definitely fast charging. I would certainly recommend it for your drone or camera bag when you're out traveling or on a vacation. There's an affiliate link in the description down below that will pay me a small commission should you choose to check it out. Thanks for watching. Safe and happy flying.